Yes, in this video we're going to show you how to format your 2 gigabyte Fanuc compact flash card and PCMCIe adapter to work in your Jupiter machine tool with a Fanuc control, either in OI, MF, and some MDs will require an option to work correctly. Some of the later MD controls will work without the Fanuc option, but all MFs will work without an option. Specifically, the MF pluses are all ready to go to work out of the box. So what you're going to do, you're going to have your PCMCIe card slot adapter. You're going to have your compact flash card. So you'll just take your compact flash card and you'll have your USB to compact flash that you'll need to put in your PC, especially the first time, and you'll just have your adapter that you'll put your card into, and then you'll plug it into your PC. Okay, so I have my compact flash card in my adapter, and I have my USB adapter plugged into my PC, and on my screen I have the Fanuc PRG executable already on my desktop. You have a DVD that this executable comes on, so if you want to put it in, wherever on your PC or run it straight from the DVD, you can. So you will double click and this starts an executable. It's pretty simple. You have open an existing file. If this compact flash card already has a bin file, so this is going to create a .bin file. If your compact flash already has a .bin file on it, you would click on the open an existing file, and this will let you add programs, delete programs, if you open an existing file. Since this is a fresh card that you're just opening, you're going to go create a new file, and then you'll put a bin file on there, and you'll be able to add programs to it or remove programs to it using this method. So we're going to create a new file. The newer controls, you can do up to 1,000. I'm going to be safe here, and I'm going to pick 500, and I'm going to pick customize for the number of megabytes. This is a 2 gigabyte card. I'm not going to say 2,000 because it could give me an error and say you do not have enough room for that. So I'm going to be safe, and I'm going to pick 1900, which would be 1.9, and I'm going to click OK. And it automatically picked the compact flash here, which is F, and it's going to say file name Fanuc PRG, and you see the type is a .bin. Click save, and then it's going to go through the process of creating the Fanuc PRG .bin file on the compact flash card, and this will take a minute, 90 seconds maybe to do this. Okay, so it is finished creating the bin file on our compact flash card. You can see at the top of the access here we are at F /Fanuc PRG.bin, and you see the little / here for the folder we have. Now I'll slide this folder over, and I'll bring another folder onto the screen, and we will just drag a part program into this, and I'll bring another part program. So now we have a couple of part programs that are actually on this file. So we will exit this, and then we will go out to the CNC machine, and we'll see if those files are on our card. If we were at the CNC machine tool, we're going to show that with the Fanuc desktop application called Fanuc NC Guide. If you have the newer control with an IHMI control, you're going to see the screen as it appears now. If you want to get to the folder structure like a Legacy Fanuc or an OI F plus or an OI MD, we're going to select the maintenance display in the bottom right hand corner, and that's going to take you to your Legacy Fanuc screen, your always used to seeing, and that's will work in this screen moving forward. So I have the compact flash memory card in the control, and if I go to program, and I'll put it in edit mode, and then I'll choose folder, and here you have your CNC memory as you normally would, and in your folder structure if you have any part programs in there. Here in the bottom left we have the soft key device change, and this is where if you're actually at your machine you would also see your USB memory if you have a USB drive on your machine. Here we have CNC memory and CF memory. CF memory is going to be for the card after we formatted it with the Fanuc PRG.bin file. So I will choose the CF memory, and you will see I have the 2 part programs that I activated, or that I moved to that card after I formatted it appropriately and created those 2 part programs in that directory. So now if I wanted to make 3100 the main program, it's highlighted. I click main program, and now 3100 is my active program, just like if it was resident in CNC memory. If we were actually at a CNC machine tool and we saw the USB memory, now we can move files from USB directly to the CF memory or the CNC memory, just like we always normally would. We could always do it with a Fanuc transfer tool, which I will cover in a few moments. And then if I wanted to make 6063 the active program, again, I would highlight 6063, make it the main program, and then if I wanted to edit the program, there's that active program that's on that CF memory card. And if I go back to folder and hit device change, you see in the bottom right hand corner, unmount. Before you remove that compact flash PCMCIA card, you need to press unmount, and now it tells you the memory card can be taken out of the control. Now, if we go to device change, and we still see CF memory and CF, if we press CF for compact flash, that shows us that we have that Fanuc PRG.bin. Now these 2 programs I just moved there so we could see that this is the way you would run compact flash in the old days, before we had the Fanuc PRG. And you can still use the compact flash in this way, where you can run a subprogram, you can move programs back and forth, but the Fanuc PRG is what the CF memory is going to actually access. So if I go back to device change, CF memory, now it's mounted the card again. So if I go back to device change, CF is no longer an option. It will not be an option until I unmount this card. When it's mounted, it means it's going to use that card properly formatted as CNC memory. So now we're back at the desktop, and as you saw while we were at the machine, our 2 part programs were on our compact flash card that we formatted with the Fanuc PRG program file that comes on the DVD. So now we're going to use a program called, if you chose to purchase that we recommended, the Fanuc program transfer tool to use on your Jupiter machine tool with the Fanuc control. So on my desktop I have a shortcut to the installed Fanuc program transfer tool. I've already launched this, and I'll just pull it up here on the desktop. This is what the interface looks like. It basically looks like an old FTP window. And you see down here I have a list of machines that I've already set up. We're not going to go into that in this video. I just want to show the ability to access the compact flash card using Fanuc program transfer tool, and how easy it is to move programs back and forth, delete them, and manage it. And you can even do this while the machine is running. You do not have the ability to delete the active program in the control. So if the program is in auto mode and it's running, or it is the main selected program, you cannot delete it from the control, but you can delete any other program from the control, so you need to be careful. If it's not a protected 9000, you can delete it. So the VMC 3016 is the machine that we were at, and this is connected through Ethernet settings. So you have an Ethernet setting where you give it an IP address. Again, we're not going to go into setting all that up. We have our machine connected up wirelessly with a router that we've modified the settings of. So it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be wired, but you can definitely do it that way. It is more dependable. So if I click the VMC 3016, you can see here that I have CNC memory, and inside my CNC memory I have the different folders that are inside my CNC memory, just as you normally would. That's always accessible. But now that I have that card in there, I have the CF bin, and there are the two programs that we saw when we were out there at the control. So if I see 3100, 6063. Now I want to move, let's say I want to drag this program to the control. So I'll take and I'll just simply drag that, download it, and now I have moved that simply. That was a 38 kilobyte program that moved that quickly into that control. And now if I want to delete this program here, I can click delete, and now that program is gone off that card. And the same thing, this 0300 that I just added, if I want to delete it, delete, and now that's gone off that card. So just that quickly you can sit at your desktop and manage part programs that are on your compact flash card that you formatted that correctly, and it operates. So very cost effectively, you can add up to 2 gigabytes of part program storage on your Jupiter CNC machine with a Fanuc control. If you choose to select the program transfer tool and hook up your Ethernet connection on the machine, you can quickly move programs back and forth. And sitting at your desktop, you can use your USB stick to move programs back and forth. It's all pretty simple to do if you'll take the time to initially set it up. So if this is something you'd like to do on your Fanuc controlled Jupiter machine tool, feel free to give us a call or reach out. Email address is service@jupitercnc.com or sales@jupitercnc.com. You can of course find us at our email address that I just told you about, or our website jupitercnc.com. Look forward to hearing from you if you have any more questions. Hope everyone has a great day.